Good morning, everybody. I thought it would be kind of fun to do like a work day in my life as someone who works from home for a company and someone who makes content like all the time. So like standing like this. And if I'm not in the mood to do it, like it's not gonna be as good as if I was like wanting to grind it out. It gets emptied so fast. And the lock on the back is completely broken, so that's great. So I thought it would be fun to kind of just film my day and what I realistically like do every day. I'm also a student, so like I stay busy. I'm not just like at home doing nothing, you know? But today I'm gonna go work at the coffee shop for a little bit and just get some work done there. I think I'm gonna work on majority school stuff at the coffee shop, and when I get back home, do my work for my job. When I tell you though, last night was one of the like worst night sleeps I have probably ever had. Our neighbors like downstairs below us blaring music. You wouldn't believe how loud it was. It was genuinely insane. Me and Jake were like yelling off the balcony, not like meanly, but we were like, please turn it off. It's 1 a.m. It literally went till 3 a.m. Like the music, that loud music went till 3 a.m. Jake had to be up at 4:50 too. I felt so bad for him. Anyways, let's get this show on the road and go get some work done at the coffee shop. Okay, I just got to the coffee shop. I'm doing my parking right now so I don't get towed or get a ticket. We don't want that. Where's the little code? Oh, 3, 2. They're also like mowing in the background, so it's probably really loud. Guys, I just recently got my Jeep plated in Texas, like registered in Texas, and I've never had my car registered anywhere else but Arkansas, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to like have a Texas license plate. I know that's so like, who cares? But I care. I do care. I also like the Texas license plate better than the Arkansas one, I'm not gonna lie. I think today I have to go drive to one of my locations of swig that we're gonna have because I need to get a picture of the lock because we need to have like keys made for the specific lock that's already on the door. And I drove to the wrong location yesterday. I just need to like find the address because I couldn't find the correct one, I guess. But I drove all the way to a different location that's not even built yet. How silly is that? Anyways, let's go inside, get situated, and do some work for a little bit. I just got back in the car from working at the coffee shop for the past 2 hours, I think, or hour and a half-ish, somewhere around there. But I am clocked into work. I'm gonna go drive to one of my locations now and get a picture of the lock, like I mentioned previously. I don't want to talk because there's someone walking in front of me right now, so I'm just gonna act like I'm not talking. Okay, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go get a picture of this lock. I'm gonna go home after that and finish up some work like on the computer. I need to figure out more like community outreach places we're gonna go to for that specific area where our store is, and then I'm gonna finish filming and editing my TikToks that I want posted for the day, and I'll bring you guys along on all of those because I actually signed my first contract for making TikTok videos specifically for a fitness app, so that's super exciting. So I'm gonna try and batch film those today and get those over with so I can have them edited and ready to post for this week and hopefully next week. I don't know if I'll film 8 videos today, but we're gonna see how it goes. But right now we're gonna go get a photo of that lock for my actual job. I'm like, why won't it focus? Hello? I just got to the location of where we're gonna be doing one of these stores, and the lock on the back is completely broken, so that's great. But it looks like it's gonna be a good location. I'm actually really excited for this one. It's gonna be our first one. It's gonna be our first swig location in Austin area. But yeah, I had to get pictures of the locks because we need a locksmith to come out here, and the lock on the back's like fully like broken. Like there's not even like a keyhole. Looks like melted or something. I don't know. But I am gonna go home now, finish up some computer work, and take you along on my little TikTok making journey today. So I just got home and I realized I never gave y'all like a new apartment tour. Maybe I'll add that in this video, but before we do anything else, I have got to eat something because I'm literally like so hungry. I did not eat breakfast this morning and I woke up early at like 7 a.m. even after not sleeping last night because of our loud neighbors downstairs bumping their music. So I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm hangry, if you will. That's probably the right word to use here. Anyways, I need to eat something. I think I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'm not really sure. I do have some leftovers. Maybe I'll heat that stuff up. One of Jake's favorite like finger foods is like grape jelly meatballs, and I made those for the Love Island like season finale, and I think I might heat some of those up because they were actually pretty good. Also, I swear I fill up my water thing like twice a day. It gets emptied so fast, which is a good sign because that means Jake and I are both drinking a lot of water. Oh, how is my toast already done? It's like hiding back there. Anyways, I'm filling my water up real fast because Mama needs water. Oops. I just spilled it everywhere. Not me leaving my fridge open. Oops. You know what song has been stuck in my head? Also, please ignore this mess. Just ignore it. But you know what song's been stuck in my head is the video killed the radio star. Whatever that song is. I'm not meant to be a singer. Don't judge me. But that song has literally been like replaying in my head over and over and over again all day long, and I don't know why. Is this a bad angle? I don't know. I toasted my bread and I'm gonna make just a turkey and cheese sandwich with mustard. Mustard is the best condiment. I don't want to hear anybody tell me otherwise because I could literally drink mustard. I love it so much. Anyone who likes mayonnaise, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I would never say that about someone unless it's about mayonnaise. No, I'm just kidding. Why is the lighting like doing that? I don't know. My favorite cheese is also provolone. I love provolone cheese on a good sub sandwich. And by the way, I get all of my groceries at Aldi. They're so cheap and it's all clean, like clean ingredients, clean food. So if you don't shop at Aldi, literally what are you doing? That's like my dream sponsorship is Aldi, honest to goodness. But anyways, I also haven't given y'all like a reading update in quite a while because I have been in a book slump. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been in this bad of a book slump since, well, probably since I started reading books, but I went through like a year, not a year, like 3-year phase of not reading anything. So that was probably my worst book slump. But even then, like I wasn't like fully invested into reading, if that makes sense. So I don't know. But I have not finished a book in like, it's gonna sound so bad, probably like 3 weeks. It's been like 3 weeks since I started a book, and I'm only 60-something% through the book that I'm reading on my Kindle currently. I don't know. I need to figure it out. I need to just set time aside and like read because I can feel my brain going insane not doing that. Also, oh my gosh, I almost dropped it. Here's my little sandwich. I think I'm gonna eat some of the Trader Joe's like Takis with it. Jake literally has to take those things away from me because I could sit here and eat this whole bag. They're so freaking good. Let me clean up my mess real quick. Okay, I'm filling up my water some more over there and I'm gonna go eat. Let me slide down here. I'm gonna eat lunch and then we'll catch I can't speak. I'm gonna watch Modern Family while I eat. This is just way too close. I don't know. We've got our meatballs, we've got our sandwich, and we've got our chips. It's time to eat lunch. Y'all are sitting on my paper towels right now, but it's fine. I'm also like standing like this. But it's fine. I'm trying to look at all of my like little content brief stuff for the fitness app that I'm trying to make videos for, just so I can have an idea of what they're looking for and the content like idea or script that I sent them just to make sure I'm doing it correctly. So I'm gonna look at that and then I'm gonna try and batch film some videos. My little coffee bar over there. I'm gonna give y'all a new apartment tour today. I have to, because I was supposed to get like a code to redeem the app to where I don't have to pay for it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to do it because the thing on here that they sent me like isn't working. So I'm trying to get that figured out before I start filming, just so I can actually have the app downloaded and be able to look at it before I start doing all the moves and stuff that they want me to. Blah 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 blah. Let me upload this real quick and then I will be getting onto my filming. I need to like make my hair look better because my hair is literally just always crazy. Also, my mom and 2 of my brothers came to help us move like when we moved into this apartment, and she bought me this white headband because I was like begging her to go find me a white headband back in Arkansas because I couldn't find any in Austin, and so that's why I'm wearing like a white headband. But I know I look horrible today, but it's fine. I picked a bad day to film because I like didn't get ready, but this is just really realistic. This is like a really realistic day in my life, I guess. I don't get ready a lot of days because I find it, I mean, I like getting ready, but fixing my hair is like a pain because it's so long and it's so curly and it's so thick. So when I do fix my hair, I try to leave it for as long as I can. Like I can go like 4 days without washing my hair, like without using dry shampoo because I've trained it for a long time. But sometimes fixing my hair is just too much to do. It's just too much. Hi guys, I got my one video that I filmed edited. I think I'm just gonna film one today because I'm not liking the way that I look today to be able to film videos for, oh my gosh, the TV's so loud, sorry. Anyways, I don't like the way I look right now to be filming content for a brand. Also, I keep getting a phone call. Hello? Yes, this is Madeline. Anyways, it's spam. I don't know how they knew my name, but, yeah, so we're just not gonna film any other videos today. I did get one filmed and posted, so that meets my requirement for the video that I needed today. I'll just film the rest either tomorrow or the day after that, but I think I'm about to work on some schoolwork because I actually didn't do any of that at the coffee shop this morning. I think I said I was gonna just do school at the coffee shop, but I didn't do any school at the coffee shop. I literally was just working. I was just working. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. It's like, what time is it? 1:32. It's only 1:30. That's actually kind of crazy. It's only 1:30. I have my whole day left. I'm just genuinely like so tired. I'm so exhausted because of getting kept up by the neighbors last night. And I hate to be that person. I hate to be a Karen, but we did submit a noise complaint. Like I heard when I got home from working at the coffee shop, I heard them talking and yelling really loudly, and it kind of set me off because it like made me anxious thinking about last night. And last night, like, anytime we've had loud neighbors, it just like makes me anxious because then I start getting like so mad that I can't sleep. And so does Jake. I mean, Jake had to be up at 4. So like, I don't know. Anyways, long story short, I'm so tired. I might take a nap. I don't know if I'm gonna take a nap. I literally hate taking naps. Like my days get wasted when I take naps. But I'm gonna rest for probably like 20 minutes, maybe scroll, might read a little bit. I should read because I haven't been reading. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'll check back in. I'll check back in when I start my school and like update y'all on where I'm at with all of my assignments and stuff. It's been like an hour since I last chatted with you guys. I think it's 2:37. I've been reading since I filmed last, or since I talked to y'all last. I turned the air on in here because I like to be like cold and cozy when I read, and it got so cold. Like I'm freezing. It literally got so cold in here. But when I started reading, I was only 63% through my book. Just as a reminder, I'm reading The Perfect Marriage by, I almost said by Sarah Morgan, but that's literally the name of the main character. So wait, hold on, I forgot the name of the author. Geneva Rose. I'm reading The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose, and I'm now 74% through the book. So in an hour I got, let's see, what page was I on? I read about 30 pages, maybe? Was I reading that slow? I don't remember what page I started on. But anyways, I got 74% through this book. I was on 63%. So we're getting somewhere. I'm actually really wanting to finish this book today. I think I might just keep reading for a little bit. I don't want to work on school yet just because I'm not really in the mood. And when I'm not in the mood to do school, I don't do my assignments like, oh my gosh, that was the ice maker. So loud. Anyways, when I am not in the mood to do school, I don't do my assignments to the extent that I like to do them. Like I don't put my full effort into them if I'm not like in the mood to do it, if that makes sense. I say if that makes sense a lot because it like makes sense up here, but like trying to verbalize some things is like hard for me. I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't put my full effort into an assignment unless I'm fully invested into what I'm doing right then. And if I'm not in the mood to do it, like it's not gonna be as good as if I was like wanting to grind it out, you know? I guess I'll do a little book update because this book is actually so good. It's like really captivating. captivating to me. Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose is about Sarah Morgan and Adam Morgan, and they are married. Sarah is a big shot lawyer in Washington, D.C., and Adam is her husband. He's a writer, he's an author, but kind of one that like fell off. Like he had one good book and kind of like fell off. She's like the hot shot lawyer, like everybody wants her in D.C., like rich, beautiful, like all of the things. She checks all the boxes. And Adam like is kind of a nobody, I guess is the best way to put it. He's like in a big writing slump and all this stuff. And as you go through the book, you kind of learn the dynamic between the two of them. Like they are not super smitten with each other, if that makes sense. She's always like at work. She's always working. She always makes excuses to not be with Adam because she's working. I don't know if it's because she doesn't want to be with him or if it's simply because she enjoys her work and wants to like do her work. Obviously being a lawyer is hard work, so I can only imagine, you know, what's going through this female main character's head. But I'm loving both of the main characters, the male and the female main characters. This is like a murder mystery though, or maybe it's like a psychological thriller. I'm not exactly sure what the genre is. I would probably say more psychological thriller, but I will say something that I wasn't expecting is we've been introduced to so many different characters, and I kind of love it for a psychological thriller because there's an avenue of every single character that I'm like, oh my gosh, they could have done it. They could have done it. I guess I should tell you what the done it part is. Adam Morgan gets accused of murdering his mistress, okay? Kelly Summers is his mistress, and she gets murdered. It's not a spoiler, it's like what the whole book is about. But she gets murdered. Adam is like the main suspect and gets accused of it, so he's trying to work his own case, trying to figure out who did it. And Sarah Morgan, his wife, who's the lawyer, is his lawyer in the book, trying to also figure out who did it. But then in my head, I'm like, could she have done it? Is Adam really guilty? Is Sarah's assistant guilty? Is someone from Kelly's past guilty? Like, is the sheriff guilty? Honestly, like so many different avenues. Even Kelly's husband is like introduced in this and they think he might be a suspect. I don't know. It's actually been quite a fun book to read, and I've never read a psychological thriller. So that's kind of the premise of it. I feel like we're getting somewhere with where I'm at in the book. It's kind of picking up a little bit and I'm just ready to see where it goes. So I'm gonna keep reading and give you guys a little bit of an update, I guess, when I finish it. Howdy folks. I'm watching some New Girl right now and I just took a long hot bath. I feel like in every clip I'm like holding my phone, but I was looking at the time. It's 6:15 right now. I think I'm gonna make Philly cheesesteaks for dinner. Jake hasn't answered, but I think that I'm gonna do that because we haven't had those in a long time. But Jake doesn't get off until I think 7:30 or 8, so he won't be home for a while. And I'm getting kind of snacky. It's again 6:15, so I need a little snack. And what better snack to eat than my favorite little True Fruits? I like the raspberry ones the best. They're literally so good. Also, I think they make them in dark chocolate, but I got the milk chocolate, and milk chocolate to me is just so sweet. I don't know what it is about it, but I just think milk chocolate sometimes can be kind of too sweet for me. Like I don't ever put it in anything that I bake, like chocolate chip cookies. I always use dark chocolate chips or semi-sweet chocolate chips. But anyways, I got the milk chocolate raspberry True Fruits, and I just eat them right out the freezer. I don't ever let them thaw. I know you're supposed to, but so good. Also, if you're wondering why my hair is like this, it's because it's super curly and I don't like to put a lot of product in it, so I twist it to make sure that it curls evenly. If I don't do this, I find my hair like in the back just gets really, really, really frizzy. It's frizzy to begin with, so like there's not much helping it, but I find doing this makes it a little bit less frizzy, so that's why my hair looks like this. But for the time being, until Jay gets home for the next hour, hour and a half, I'm gonna start editing this YouTube video and double check all of my content stuff that I have applied for on one of the websites that I use to like try and get brand deals. I'm gonna see if I've been accepted in anything. So say a prayer. I'm also gonna eat my True Fruits because yum, they're so good. Hello vlog, we just ate dinner. I made Philly cheesesteaks and they were mid, but they were fine. We're watching The Bear because we haven't seen the new season yet. Good morning, happy Wednesday. It's the next day now. This morning I actually got up really, really early because Jake got up early to go golfing, and I kind of woke up when he got out of bed and I just couldn't go back to sleep. So in turn I got out of bed. I've already been to Dunkin' this morning and I made Jake a coffee before he left. We had like a little sweet, slow morning, but he ended up not being able to go to the golf place until like an hour later than what he thought because they didn't open until 8, and he was supposed to like go at 7. So he got to like spend a little bit of time with me. I filmed a fun TikTok actually of our morning routine instead of just mine, because I usually film mine every single day, but I think it was fun to kind of just like slow down and do it with him. It was kind of silly. It was pretty realistic, but I thought it was fun. Like I said, I've been to Dunkin' today. It is like almost 10 o'clock. It's like 9:40 right now. I don't know if I can say, but a brand that messaged me on TikTok, I have a meeting with at 10 o'clock, and I'm super stoked. I'm super pumped and excited about it. So fingers crossed, say a prayer that that goes well. Obviously, by the time this video is posted, I'll have already done the meeting, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm just like trudging along today. I've already clocked into work for a little bit, and I plan to do a little bit more work. And then Ray is coming over at like 1 o'clock-ish. We're gonna go lay out by the pool, and I'm excited to just relax and finish my book. So that's what we have going on today. I think I am gonna end this video here because I'm not doing much today. And I feel like yesterday kind of gave you a good sense of like a day in my life, like working. I know this video is not super long. I don't know how long it's gonna be. We'll see when I edit it. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys because I've grown this account quite a bit since I started, and it's actually kind of insane that people actually want to watch these videos. But shout out to my subscriber Penelope. I told you I'd give you a little shout out. So if you see this, comment a blue heart. Mwah. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.